You want to say all praises to how Simeon, Shai, Shimra, Kakodash, the Black and State Apostles and the Elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there teaches truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. We are basically James Jamaica. You see it, today we want to do a video. You see me, and the whole thing what take place in Jamaica now. This video will go viral. You see me on social media. You see with school girl, company girl from Port Antonio High School. You see me and a girl and her mother. You see, because over the years, you see, we've been speaking about all these things. You see, we say, oh, hey, this society is out of order. And the children, you see, them young generation, you see, they don't have no manners. You see, I was say, oh, this way of life, you see me, I will basically bring up death and destruction to people because all people now follow, you see me, the laws and statutes are written in the Bible, they will follow give for us. You see, because back in the ancient time, you see me, them things that get dealt to the right way. You see, but because of the society, so-called white man way of life, you see, me, they have a thing they call out here now, they call it children rights. You see, when you have this woman on the TV advertise about children rights, so you have a rights. You see, but you're supposed to be a woman, and I say, they're supposed to be a woman. So this whole thing with so-called white man bring, you see, me, I bring destruction to the family. First way, you come to a feminist, you see me, and separate for the man. You see me, and a woman, then they come with children's rights. You see me, so a total confusion, split up the family. You see?
Actually. This is Psalms chapter 82, sorry, and verse 5. He said, they know not, neither will they understand.
People say they know not, neither will they understand. You see, what?
Understand the scriptures, yeah? Using the laws of the scriptures were actually created for keep things in order, and once those are removed, you have disorder. Hence reason for your parent, basically a child go to school and child have well, they actually gang people, and the mother go there for basically have a dialogue, and a child make you know so yo she will beat mother and daughter and then thing there. I think once one child a monster. You see me? Those things are disorderly.
And we can say this to hey, but then at the ancient time, you see me? The scripture said the father is supposed to watch over the daughter. He said that was written in this book, so the father is supposed to educate him. You see me? So the whole going to school thing is also bullshit because when the daughter goes to school or the son goes to school, you see me? I mean, they can involve in all different type of madness. You see, because you know school already. You see me? You have friend and influence friend. You see me? So they end up in all different type of madness and you end up turning on and cause you as parents. You see, we show the society is all about confusion. You see me? You have I believe you have a law to show you say you see, anyway,
This is Sirach 42 in verse start at verse 9.
Huh?
He said the father waketh for the daughter.
That's how the scripture said the father waketh for the daughter. So the father is one is supposed to in charge of the daughter, not the mother. You see, because the father is the head of the house, and now we have a broken home. You see me, majority of young youths have grown up in the society today, they don't have a father. You see me, and the mother the one now who in control of the family. You see me, a mother can't grow the son and grow the daughter. This is the reason why people say the father waketh for the daughter. You see, because number one, the daughter, you see me, now basically show that reverence to your mother like when I show to your father because the father is the man. You see me, dominant spirit.
A level of fear.
God. So if father says, alright, this is supposed to go so, you see me, the daughter will see it and she says she can go around her mother hard. Just like the video we got viral 2 months ago. We have the daughter and the mother that beat up her mother on the road and there's a girl in my seat and all. You see me? And I make fun of it. You see, because the time sport pushing the society.
Yeah, you okay, was some video with one daughter and a father fight?
No, I've never said it.
You never said it. And them get slaughtered. Because they flip of fear them supposed to have them father. They know say any other route but except that one. Right, so he said the father waketh for the daughter when no man know it.
When no man know it. You see, go on?
And the care for her take it away sleep.
And the care for her, take it away sleep. You see, because if but in the ancient time, if father having daughter, you see me, and she get pregnant in the house, You see, which scripture was said still, he said that be a shame. I'll be a shame to the family. Because the people would look down upon the mother. Because back then in the ancient time, the father the one that control the house. Also, as I said, you see, my daughter carry on the father name until the father passes on to the next man. You see, even in this society, you see, when a woman get married, so to a man, you see, the name, she her name changed from her father, her last name changed to the man she married to. Last name because the man become the owner of this woman. You see me? This is the hard now. You see me? So the father the one responsible to the daughter. You see, but the society is all about confusion as we said. See, go on to the brother?
Right, he said, so when she is young, let she pass away the flower of her age.
Let she pass away the flower of her age. She's going back to the period. Because when she become a woman, or she basically pass her flower.
It's puberty.
Puberty. Puberty.
He said, and being married, lest she should be hated. In her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house, and leaving and having an husband, lest she should misbehave herself.
She what? Misbehave herself. See, what?
A majority of them school girls here right now are some bunch of harlots. It's many men. And as brother there earlier, when you go to school and so forth, you don't get you really have that level of control over them no more because they're more into the open. They start being trained by this, the schools. Is the philosophies where he set the teachers them to teach them.
Exactly.
Is and them get exalted, them get fear, say guess what? You and your man you're equal, or you have children rights with certain things your parents will be infringed upon you, all those things there.
And like I said this too, hey, a young girl not supposed to teach another young girl. You see, because she don't depend no level to teach. You see me? Our friend. People say the older woman supposed to teach a younger woman. You see, for your daughter go to school, you see me? And she started licking, out here in Jamaica, they call it licking with the next girl. It's a total different money. Because when you teach her one way and she go to school, or fear her friend them go teach her, you see me, another way. You see? That's the reason why I have a lot of young girls now, you see me, if you notice, the college them now, you see me, I'm mostly lesbian in the college because you have a good daughter, you have a grower, a groomer, just till she reach a certain age, and she not go to college now. You see me, I find she come up to a lesbian.
Get exposed.
Exposed to all different type of things and friend influence them.
If we can as well, that is what's taking place right now in majority of they call it. The female, the only, they call it all girls schools.
Gone.
Is because they have the like, you know, in the US they don't call them, they call it what people again? Like the one number in last year or so. You have, I can't remember the term still. Is in well, freshmen, you have freshmen, and you have senior. You see me? Right, the senior them in basically we call it now. When they get the freshmen, them in order to be accepted in our school or basically be a part of them group or fraternity or sorority, is them basically when they have to do certain things. Right? And basically being that in the school and want to be accepted, women in general don't have a firm mind. Scripture refers them as a weaker vessel. So they easily being influenced and basically persuaded. And right now, some of them even get sort of minds in the schools. You see me go against their own will. Them fear people speak out against it, but because of that, because it is being surrounded by them, they get consumed by it, and you have lesbian or whoredom. Because some of them usually get the younger one them to basically become a whore. And so you need to get that one done that with him, else you can't be a part of it, or you need to get the data or smoke, or any form of vile act, anything will go against the scriptures.
As I said before, when you send out the child, right, and you go your child a certain way and you send them out in the world and the school system, basically in the school system, for me, over here, I think a week ago, two young girls, school girls speaking, and one of them found out that the other one's a virgin, and she been looked at as if it's something wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We are laughing for her.
Yeah, so you can see the way our morals are decaying in the society. If you're a virgin or something pure, you've been looked on. As they ask them, try if you indoctrinate you and try if you get you, as corrupt as possible. And I'm not sure the system now. It's what I say, it's just then I want to say.
I remember
Folly setting with dignity.
right.
Is that what I thought?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 6. So folly is set in great dignity.
That's the reason why all these things are happening. People say folly is set in great dignity. You see me? And why folly is set in great dignity? Because the so-called white man is the one in a power. You see me? And he's the wicked. The scripture speaks in Malachi 1 and 4. Somebody want to bring in the system, this way of life on our people. You see me?
The scripture said, those whose judgment was not to drink
of the cup.
I was surely drunken. All the madness of the so-called white man, democracy, woman's right, all that, you see, because of people who go astray. And that's why you have a broken society today. Why you have crime and violence, why you have single parent families, is in why you have in a school you have basically children fighting like how they are now, that's a thing in a fight, but they on a high level, why you have unruly kids, why you have parents and children going at it, you see me, right, fighting, all of that because the laws them were drawn from society. If those were established, you see me, in a perfect order. That's why the Most High give the law them. They aren't to be shunned. Let's finish Big Sirach. So finishing Sirach, our Ecclesiasticus chapter 42, and let's read about verse 10. It said, in her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house.
Because back then, as I said, this is going to be a shame to the father. You see me, if you have basically daughter pregnant in the house, you see me, I don't know what the father. I like what happened take place now.
Be a teenage pregnancy.
Be a teen, so them call it teenage. You see what they must do, there is no such thing as a teenage. You see, because if I tell you when a woman become a woman, you see me, and a man become a man.
Hey,
you see me?
Wikipedia actually tell you that. Wikipedia actually define a child, really. That's good.
Yeah man, get it.
If I look up a child on Wikipedia. Alright, this is definition of a child from Wikipedia. It says biologically, a child, plural, children, is a human being between the stages of birth and puberty. And that's it, yeah. You see, alright, so legal definition of child generally refers to a minor, otherwise known as a person younger than the age of majority. You see, which right now the age of consent are basically what we call it now.
16
out in Jamaica, but it's actually you have a specific arbitrary number. It's just a random guess them give. Or if you suppress JQ, see we can get woman as well. Woman is a female human being. The term woman is usually referred for an adult, you see, with girl being usual term of a female child, right, or adolescent. So opposite of a child, a woman. You see, child is from birth to puberty. You see, so anything otherwise from that is what? A woman. Alright, so back to Sirach. He said, having an husband, lest she should. He said, having an husband, lest she should be misbehave herself, and when she is married, lest she should be barren. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter. So this is what the scripture says. It says, the father is supposed to keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter. You see, the majority of the young girls today, when they're shameless, they're not ashamed. You see them behave no shame at all. You see, so this He said, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies. That's how I'm right now, you see me? The woman in our nation, especially the so-called black woman, you see me? Being a laughing stock right now to our enemies. You see me? The Indian nations, and they look upon the woman in our nation, you see me? Especially the so-called black woman, and make fun of the woman. You see me? We see them on YouTube, twerking, Facebook, Instagram, showing them assets, yeah? You see me? And the nation, them look on that and look on nation like, yeah, them just some bunch of niggas. But we're supposed to be a royal priesthood. You say, He said, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. And you have another one to say, if she transgress against you, you're not supposed to marry her.
Murder?
I'm not going to find enough for you.
Judges against you, have 25 and expect 25 and that. Have a wife, Katara,
So you have wing, Qatar.
26. 26.
Yeah. It's Sirach or Ecclesiastes 26 and verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly.
So when the scripture says if your daughter be shameless, you're supposed to keep her in straight. You see me very straight backward. Position of difficulty, you're supposed to keep her in order.
Strict.
Straight. You see, God, like I was supposed to happen to right now to the young girl in our nation, but guess what, the father in the house, as we are saying. You see?
The father when they don't go to some pussy with niggas who get raised by their mother or them granny.
God.
It's more emotional.
God, exactly as the brother said, because going back to slavery, you see me, Willie Lynch letter, from this so-called white man start work on us by that time of slavery. You see me, separate them on the man from the woman. You see me? The darker skinned slave against the lighter skinned slave, against the lighter skinned slaves. You see me? So for that time of slavery, so-called white man been working on us. You see me? So you know say, up to this day, things now basically stay the right way because I keep on getting worse and worse. You see, but now we in the time now when the Lord Yahweh Hashem shine, you see me? I bring back a selected few, the elect. You see, because the Lord I did the elect on this side. So the Lord bring back the elect, you see me, to the true path. You see me, to the right way, and to the people have continued this way until the time of destruction. You see?
It's a lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
Through overmuch liberty, because you're not supposed to give a woman too much freedom. Woman need guidance. Just like a child need guidance, woman need guidance. You see me? Especially a young girl that need guidance. So if you give them too much freedom, that's what the scripture says, if you give them too much freedom, they're going to abuse themselves.
And it's the reason why, for instance, Michael, when I'm in community, like, well, technically it is, because there's one research really, but even my community as well, for instance, I know kids like about 14, well, some of them look like they've reached 12 yet, is them see them smoking, commit whoredom, some bunch of whore abusing themselves. Is when you have kids out in the street, personally when me I grew up as a male child, me couldn't depend with them house there. Is them even over the pier in Portland, I see some kids like one look like about 11, next one about 13, next one about 14. We see them have bus they drink the white lady, a white rum. You see me? And then as them get it, we see them tipsy at night. When they walk past them night, they want to call to me. You see me? That's soliciting way. I have to look upon them and look upon them and just hold me a treat and go on business. You see me? That is what happen when you give your daughter too much liberty, or they want to abuse themselves. They need to keep them in and have a sure watch over them.
God.
Right? Because people say what? What's something like folly set in the
Great dignity.
No, they say foolishness. Foolishness is born in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive them out. So in them to do stupid things. You say you have to watch over them and sure as soon as they misbehave, boom. That's in correction.
And we can to you say to you have a lot of the men in our nation too. You see me, our young youth now, our young men now in the society today, they tell them say start to scripture, you're supposed to if you basically a child, you see me, I do something wrong, you're supposed to beat the child. You see me? No, they say, no, I'm not let me youth, man, no, not me youth. You see, because I have their mind and the right thing that we basically do. So them spoil the child. Scripture says, spear not the rod and spoil the child. You read that quote scripture earlier on? Foolishness is born in the heart of the child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from it.
Yeah,
but you see me?
You go back to what you said earlier on when you mentioned that the state are giving children rights. Now we have a child, something that will come out since recently when it out against certain abuse against child. We call it abuse, you know, which we are one of James not promoting such certain behaviors where some people are doing to them kids.
Yeah, we don't promote child abuse, but child correction definitely.
Exactly, same. But and basically they might even cut out that. The disciplinary, them say you can't even speak because them classify him verbal abuse or something you're not supposed to do. You know what I mean? You can't talk to your child even too rough or in public too hard.
Right.
like feminizing the men actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see this too, because they have a lot of mother too. You see me them, because certain stress and certain problem, the life basically take you up on in charity. You see, we know about that.
That's
So we
all.
talk about the correction, because I was going to where the scriptures. Oh, if a child with something wrong, supposed to get beaten, spanked.
Scripture.
You see, going back to the scripture, in the ancient time, you get the law, brother, when you get the law, in the ancient time, people tell you what happened. If you have a rebellious and a stubborn child, we're supposed to do, we're supposed to basically do to that child.
That's right.
You see? So but then people in all four parents, you see me? In that time of Israel, you see me with all people are trying to reverse, trying to keep the laws in but in the ancient time. You see, they don't need any type of bullshit like all people today deal with. You see, because this is the law written.
Right.
You see, and they know this judgment.
That's right.
What?
Alright, so this is Deuteronomy.
It was being executed.
Gun.
Right, to a certain extent,
Gun.
they'll go off.
Yeah, gun.
Yeah, but while it's being executed, you used to keep certain things in order to a certain extent.
Gun.
So you won't have certain events taking place, and if they do take place, swift judgment, others look on and fear. So you know, it's alright. I mean, I want to do this because I do this, this is going to do.
So Deuteronomy 21 verse 18 says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father.
So you go back and say father, because the father is at the head of the house, as we are saying. So if a man have a stubborn and a rebellious son or daughter, you see me go on?
Which would not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother.
Go on?
And that when they have chastened him,
When I've chased him, you see me correct him,
Beat out in bombo.
continue, you can beat him, continue, and I don't want to hear. You see it, go on?
For instance, he just stuck in our ways.
Can.
No matter what me say do, he just stuck in our ways. This is the judgment.
See, right? And will not hearken unto them, lay hold on him, and bring him out unto the elders of the city.
So it's according to the law written, you see me, in the Bible. You see me, if you have a stubborn and a rebellious son or daughter, you see me, they don't want to listen to what you say, you're supposed to grab them up. You see me, lay hold means seize or grab.
He never said, please come with me,
Can't.
honey.
Yeah.
grab that son or that daughter. You see me, go on?
And bring him out unto the elders of the city.
And bring him to what? The elder of the city. See, go on?
Unto the gates of
That
his
Child
place.
Protection Agency,
God.
I Juvie. According to Big Nose and One Jew Wellness, I thought this was a Christian nation. I thought this was governed by the laws of the scriptures. So this now get implemented, Big Nose. Yeah, my devil.
Verse 20 says, and they shall say unto the elders of the city, our son is stubborn and rebellious, and will not obey our voice. He is glutton, and a drunkard.
Yeah, basically, I'm sitting, I'm going to call that child, he's the deserve to live, according to the scriptures. A monster, right, in that yard, all in these play a video game. When you were saying gluttonous, he love nyam, fat, maybe all fat. See me and swat, that's what we call them out here. You see me, I say I'm a drunkard, that niggas them all them do. Them wake up late, then they go out the road, then go party, come in drunk. You see me dropping in them bed, you see me lazy, not nothing in their house, all them good vibes to drink and drunk and go party with friends. As I said, rum and boom.
As the one in light and ganja and all of them.
Yeah.
You know.
You see me, what you supposed to do a son like that?
I can say, and drunken, right? And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones that he die. And so shall thou put away evil from among you.
So this is how the scripture says. This is how the right way the Heavenly Father give us with the chosen people, which are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, India. This is the judgment of written. If you have a stubborn and a rebellious son, well, you basically want to take heed unto you. You see me? You see what? So shall you put away evil from among you, because other children, you see me, I go see the judgment they will take place. And that's why they're going to fear them out, automatically they're going to fall in order because they don't want to come to them.
It said,
You see it, what?
it said, and Israel shall hear and fear.
God.
So,
See, it's a the whole point.
That's why I certain man a thief. You see me, that's why a certain man will commit rape. You see me, that's why a certain man murder people. Because they know say police force dead it, they know say person dead it.
God.
You see me, not saying it's going to totally eradicate it. You see me, but nevertheless you have to keep certain things in order. Because without that, that's why you have basically the police force, you have the military, and you have the legislative system in the countries. To keep order, yo. If there wasn't need for any law, or everybody have the right to do what they want to do away the police force, do away the military, do away the legislation. Because you know you need those things to keep order in a country. In order for anything strive, yo, you need order. Right? And for to break the order, you need judgment. You see me? And that's what the scripture is for.
Right.
And so you need to abide by it. Scripture tell you, if you can get me about Joshua 1 and 10. Right? Scripture tell you how you are going to find good success, yo. I think I want to know what you mean.
Joshua 1 and 8. It says that this book of the law shall not depart from thy mouth, from out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate during night and day, right? That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
Yes, if you want good success there, you want allegedly Jamaica with strive, yo. Large, you see me? I even come to one point when they move all the Israelites in Thailand and Samaria and showing some heathens, is the man they be a great lot, when the most time make lions and wild beasts rip them up. And what they have to do? They have to beg one of the Israelite priest them, right? Basically come back in and show them certain things. And after keeping the laws, and then the most time ease the plague. Because the scripture tell you why we're in this predicament, yeah? You see me, can you get me Baba Pasha, Daniel 9 verse 11. Right? It's a replay fake. The I was saying is to every action there's a reaction. If you do one thing, you have to cause another thing. You see me? You can't expect to graze monsters and then have a prosperous society. That's stupid, yo. Daniel 9 11.
It says Daniel 9 verse 11. Say, yea, all Israel have transgressed thy laws, even by departing, that they might not obey the voice thereof. The curses is poured upon us.
Therefore the curses.
It's like that. It said, therefore the curse is poured upon us.
Yes, so we transgress the laws, and Israel referring to us, you so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Spanish, Latinos, we transgress the law them. He said, therefore the curse is really fake, yo.
Right.
The most I tell you, say, we keep them liar, we're going to be successful. If we don't keep them, this will be fake. Right? Which is the curses then. Therefore the curses, what?
So therefore the curses is poured upon us, and the quote that is written in the law of Moses, right, the servants of God, because we have sinned against him.
Yeah, and the word sin is actually a transgression of the law. Right? So therefore the curse then poured up here. That's why you have basically a society or a country decaying. You see me? If you look at it really, yo, a country decaying. They're rotten. You see me? No order, no structure, nothing. Right? See if the remnant will how Bolshevik shall left. Right? Which basically 2/3 get put to death, and the elect of the nation of Israel basically going to rebuild. Right? That's what Thanos say. No, Apocalypse. Say after the ashes of the world will be a better one. You see, because all of this madness, yo, in scripture tells us that the evil is soon. Right? So you can put it real quick. Alright, let's go to the point. It's a 2 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 30. It says, for the grain of evil seed has been sown in the heart. Inside of verse 28. He said, but as concerning the things whereof those askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. Right, so the evil of a pass, yo, all of these people them will get corrupt, the society will get corrupt, is in them of a pass, yo. Verse 30 says, for the grain of evil seed had been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness had it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come, which we are entering into the time of threshing. You see me, right? The destruction, the purging of the nation of Israel, and you know Eden, them are going to slavery. Right, so we want to focus on our nation, yeah? While we have these issues, or all this hell basically taking place in our society, right? Never finish, sir. So back to Ecclesiastes 26 and verse 11. He said, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth, and as a thirsty traveler, when he had found a fountain, and drink of every water near her, by every edge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Basically, being a fucking word. So that's you have to keep them in here. And if you don't do that, well, you're going to face, you know, say that over a road. So she come in with one belly, and I think we show her which man she have it for. Because now you should do have it here, she have it in your house, which by right is supposed to wait until you decide, say, you will give her over onto a specific person in the community. When you know, yo, I just give her say, I'm married like that, and give her over to a man of understanding. You see me? So you're supposed to have the authority if you know who you're going to make your daughter marry. If she go down, oh, we like him, and go to him, no.
Not making decisions of emotions, but a more, a more precise and critical decision.
Yeah. And we can say this thing, these laws now look down upon in this society. You see, the way they look down upon this society because of when powers were said, the so-called white man. You see, because in the society that look like a bad thing. You see, if a father basically give over the daughter, especially over on this western side of the world, because over the Middle East and things kind of different over there. You see, God, you see, they look down upon them type of thing. You see, and the young youths that were growing up in the society, they say, you see, the mother can't grow the young youths. You see, and the number one reason why, you see, a mother is a woman, and can't teach, you see, a youth, you see, or a boy, if it basically be a man. A man have to teach a young youth to basically be a man. How the hell a woman have to teach a youth to be a man? She now, the man have a feminine spirit because that your mother have. Your mother is a female. So the father, the one is supposed to basically grow in son. But as we have said, the whole society, the whole family structure mash up. That's the reason why you have them type of thing. So what the son you know? He turn to friend. You see me, or some big man in the area where I encourage them or bribe them with money. You see me, or something. That's the reason why you have all them things that take place. You see me, the crime rate upon that high level and thing because when the father did it, he showed the son the ropes. You see me, I'm always supposed to do things, I'm always supposed to be a man. You see?
This is Isaiah 59 and verse 11. Say, we roar all like bears and mourn sore like doves. We look for judgment, but there is none, for salvation, but it is far off from us. Right, judgment is referring to all the scriptures of things to go, yo. So to keep things in order, right? Because, like, for instance, that those monsters here, they're supposed to be put to death. You see me? Fog are supposed to get put to death when it start taking place. You know, you have fog basically running rampage, you know, thieving people phone, right, cutting up people, raping little boys. That's what's taking place. So we look for judgment and we can't see none. You see me? Afraid for you to walk with take bus or transportation there amongst children because you know them disgusting, yeah? And at any point they can just attack them, walk with weapons, knife, machete, some have gun, you see me, unruly. Verse 12, it says, for our transgressions are multiplied before thee, and our sins testify against us, for our transgressions are with us, and as for our iniquity, we know them, in transgressing and lying against the Lord, and departing away from our power, speaking oppression and revolt, conceiving and uttering from the heart words of falsehood, and judgment is turned away backward,
God.
And justice stand afar off.
God, backward society we're living in right now, we can't clearly see that. You see, everything in the society is going backward. You see, because the Lord, Yahweh Shemai Shai, said the all. See me? You see what I say about it? The man at the head of the woman. No, the woman at the head of the man in the society. You show yourself one backward society we living in.
Right.
You see me? So things not going the right way or the Heavenly Father said it's supposed to go. You see me? That's the reason why you have this result today. You see? Huh?
He said, and judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil made it himself a prey, and the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. So as brother say, you try to do the right thing in the society, say you look how a daughter, you say you watch your daughter. That's which bullshit. You become a man, for instance, I'm coming eat, but I don't know him, just hear about the story. Is him say, mom, him watch over him daughter and keep her straightly, and him say, man, they with him daughter. Is him, and that's just hypocrisy, yo. Even at one point, you tell him daughter, say, no, man, she mix and mingle with the community members, which we rang him. Personally, you know, mix and mingle with them, because I like them, a bunch of niggas. And and basically say, yo, the reason I'm going to do that is because you don't want to give him data and he want to keep her for himself. Is him. So a man who basically follow certain principles and look out for him data, right? And then basically has to kill a thing, yeah? Right? That's all.
So this is Isaiah 3, verse 5. Right? So the people shall be oppressed every one by another.
That's what the scripture said. You see, and the people shall be oppressed every one by another. You see me, our people are oppressed. You see me, they one another, like what takes place right now in the society. You see, what?
Right? And everyone by his neighbor.
And everyone by his neighbor. You see, one Israelite brother or Israelite sister. What?
And the child shall behave himself boldly against the Asian.
And this is how we basically sit and take place right now in the society. The child are being proudly against the Asian, against the Asian. You see, that also takes place right now in the society. You see, me have this video where I speak about earlier, and I started the video with this little Port Antonio High school girl and a mother and a daughter. You see me, and when the girl said, so she would basically beat the next girl before her mother. You see, yeah, wow. I think this last month. We are going through the park, I was see this little schoolboy. You see me, wants to fling then and then lick somebody over the park. And next man, a man come to him and speak. I think I say, where you at my area? And a little schoolboy stays say, yo, turn up, you can't do nothing. You see me, I start running off the motor ready to go to war with the big grown man. You see, so this is how the scripture said, the child will be proudly against the Asian. No man has a little youths in the society now have them. You see me?
Apostle Rakar, refer to them Apostle Rakar, refer to them as the GMO babies.
And GMO babies are perfect. You see, because you know the GMO food they need anyway. You see me, what?
I have a saying, say you are what you eat.
The child shall behave himself proudly against the Asian.
What?
And the beast against the honorable.
And the beast against the honorable. You see me? No harder in the society. You see, that when you have harder, you have chaos. You see?
Jump to verse 12.
Yeah.
It says, for my people, verse 12, it says, for my people, children are the oppressors.
So say, as for my people, children are the oppressors, or children today are oppressed with their parents. You see me? Ultimately, scripture people about Esau, you see, but can use basically explain about what will take place too. Also the children, our society today. You see me? The Western mindset children. You see me? What?
It's as for my people, children are the oppressors.
Children are the oppressors, what?
And women rule over them.
And women rule over them. So part of the punishment of the Heavenly Father, women are going to rule over us.
So the Lord is committing creating a new thing in the
Can you get the scripture when I finish? See? What? Yeah, man. And Jeremiah 31 and 32. What?
It's and women rule over them.
What?
O my people, they which lead thee cast thee to error.
So it's another way the scripture said, oh my people, they which lead thee cast thee to error. You see it? So because of the so-called white man in power, you see me, and the so-called white man, which are basically he don't put the woman above the man. You see me? Them are the one that cause all people to err. Cause all people to go in this way. Backward. You see me? You have total chaos now, no harder in the society. That's what scripture said. Huh?
So my people, they which lead thee cause thee the earth and destroy the way of thy path.
And destroy the way of the path. You see me? Destroy the way of the Heavenly Father. Because you're supposed to ask for the whole path. Where is the good way? And walk therein. That's the right way. You see me? This modern way of life I bring up. Destruction and death to all people. You see me? Every day them complaining. You see me? What take place?
Also said you get worse, things
Right.
like that, when get worse, it's no better. Because I'm against the laws.
And then not consider, she said they don't consider Isaiah 1 and 3. You see me? So the ox knows his own, the ox knows his owner, and he asked his master script. But Israel, my people, do it not consider. All people are consider you. They consider them things. You see, they lazy to think you. You see, they just do things.
They don't care.
They don't care. Because that's why so-called white man teach him. You see, do what they will.
You
Son?
YOLO, you only live once.
Son.
Live life to the fullest.
Son.
This is Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 4. It said, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment do it never go forth.
Son. So I said, what?
For the wicked do it compass above the righteous.
So this is what happened right now. The wicked compass above the righteous. The word compass go round the righteous. And who is the wicked? He telling Malachi 1 and 4. He said, me Edom, thou shalt call him the body of wickedness, which is the so-called white man today. He compass the righteous. You see me? So this is the result we have. Because the wicked compass go around the righteous. You see, go on?
And the wicked for people, because say what?
Among my people I found wicked men.
Exactly. Them in authority right now. Is them a lead. Right? So the whole of your government, then your government, right? All of it will consist of the government. Your religious leaders, them are lead you, them wicked, is them, and them leading you astray, right? Now honestly, we're the only one that stands up for the scriptures here. Whether they believe it or not.
We're the only one that stand boldly for the scriptures. You see, dedicate your life. You see,
They're the only one who understand it.
God.
He said, for the wicked do it compass about the righteous, therefore on judgment proceeded.
Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded. That's the reason why you have them something that take place now in the society. You see me, children behaving proud against, you see me, the Haitian, as scripture said, you see me, chaos that take place, you have a lot of murder that take place in the society. You see, because of this is the problem.
Yeah, for instance, them say refer to a man who killed his wife, he's going to commit adultery or fuck on him, in a blatant term. Them say they murder and wicked. But according to correct judgment, if a woman commit adultery, the adulterer and the adulterer is supposed to get put to death. Is him and the man not be at ease. He want to lash out and kill all people too. Right? Scripture say the rage of jealousy is the rage of a man. Is when jealousy, spirit of jealousy come upon you, you're not in control over that. It's like literally a spirit that take over you and bring forth certain action.
And that's the thing too. You see, the society don't understand judgment, as the brother said. You see, because as according to scripture, as the brother quoted earlier, you see, if a woman commit adultery, or your wife, because the word wife, go back to the word wife, which basically means woman. So if a woman commit adultery, have sex with a different man, she supposed to basically get put to death. You see me? She and the man supposed to get put to death. You see what the society do? You see me? They glorify that. They see it as nothing. That's the reason why majority of the songs they must sing, especially out in Jamaica, if you notice, it's all about taking a man woman. Because there's something that glorifying in the society. That's the reason why all them things take place. You see, the society is what our father, see what I say? But then all people gonna work backward.
They say our society tell them to speak back when we start with Psalms 82 verse 5. So they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness.
Darkness. It's our dark society we live in. You see? What?
All the foundation of the earth are out of course.
All the foundation of the earth are out of course because the so-called white man want to destroy the earth. You see me? But destroy, like create the so-called white man basically being destroyed. You see me? Telling the Proverbs 16 and 4, say a lot of created wicked for the day of evil. You see? So the so-called white man cannot do good. So if you follow the so-called white man, you say man lead straight to destruction or straight to death. See, people tell the Lord bring my life. The Lord in the house shall represent life. You see, if you may spread up Isaiah 61 and then go up to that.
Oh yeah. So the light is come.
Alright, so this is Isaiah 60 verse 1.
One.
It says, arise and shine. It says, arise, shine, for the light is come,
The light is come. You see it, go on.
and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth,
So this is how the scripture said, darkness shall cover the earth. You see me? What?
and gross darkness to people.
And gross darkness to people. The light is come now. Tell it, you have a scripture in a psalm, tell us the word is a lamp and a light unto thy path. You see me?
Alright.
This is the light. The way the Heavenly Father is a light. You see? You must say a light that is basically but an hill. But an hill cannot be hid. You see? So this is the light. You see me? The word the Heavenly Father, the laws the Heavenly Father give to us. You see? What?
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness to people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
God. But I want to take place right now, Lord. Glory, you see me, shall be seen upon us because the Lord give us the understanding. The Lord, how wash me and shall have mercy upon us. You see me, and give you his understanding of the scriptures in this time to living in, bringing us back to that true path, taking us